This is how you save a bunch of money on your marketing. Not only are you saving money, but you're getting uber targeted to where you're pretty much hitting a bullseye every single time. My name's Kyle Redmond. For the people that don't know me out there, I manage all the affiliates here at Batch. We're going to be challenging you and teaching you how to close your next real estate deal in under 30 days. Today, we have the honor of collaborating with Brandon Narain, and he is one of the top up-and-coming entrepreneurs in the real estate investing game. He owns now multi-successful seven-figure businesses. He has closed over 300 real estate transactions, and he is killing it in the game, guys. So he is on my radar. Finally, we have this opportunity. And today we're going to deep dive into basically his expertise and how he's able to do what he's done so quickly. So we're going to basically dive into market research. Okay. We're going to look at cash buyers, list polling, marketing, closing techniques, title companies, and real estate attorneys, as well as one thing that everybody needs in their business, and that's automations. Okay. And the key thing that I want to let you guys know about is Brandon is going to hook up everybody on this call today, okay, with a free couple bonuses at the end of a value of $5,000. So with further ado, I give to you Brandon Narain. Let's go.
Let's do it. I appreciate that, Kyle, man. Listen, I'm just so humbled, man. I appreciate it, brother. This information that I will be giving you today will help you regardless, whether you are new, whether you are seasoned, it will help you regardless, because there's a lot of things that I teach that help you with scaling your business. I want to be completely transparent with you. I got my man Kyle with me, right? But I like to roll with transparency, right? So I'm going to show you guys today not only how to do everything that he told you, but also how to automate and scale your business. Some things that we are going to talk about, right, that a lot of people don't talk about, is really how to go ahead and dial in on your KPIs, key performing indicators, how to automate and delegate your business, how to close more, right? How to look at your campaign and find out your opportunity conversion, your lead conversion, your close ratio, things of that nature, because I want you to go ahead and not only fire your boss, but I want to fire yourself. I'm pretty sure ever since you became an actual real estate investor, you've probably been working more than what you were doing at your 9-to-5 job. So my goal is to go ahead and have you work hands off after this training and give you more clarity, right, where there was uncertainty, and leave you with less confusion. Drop your city and zip code. I'm going to choose exactly your market, because a lot of the times, right, Kyle, I get this in my DMs. Hey, Brandon, I want to start real estate wholesaling, but a lot of people are doing it in my area. Hey, Brandon, I've tried to do this before, but I think it's saturated. But let me ask you this, right, Kyle? There's a bunch of people that obviously go to the gym. Do they all have six packs?
Nope.
Okay, then. So what I can do, right? I'm pretty sure that there is at least one person, guys, that I know in this industry, or maybe that Kyle knows, that is in your market right now, closing deals, making $5,000 to $10,000 at minimum per month. So I don't want you to have that scarcity mindset. Okay, do not look into failure, right? What does fail stand for? Fear always interrupts legacy. Don't worry about what the other people are doing, because you're trying to get to the 1%. Okay, Amen. So don't think just because of the fact that a lot of people are doing it, that it's working. A lot of people are doing it doesn't mean that it's working for them, because I'm going to be teaching you the right recipe. You see, we have the right ingredients. We all know how to wholesale, right, Kyle? We find distressed properties, we contact them, we get it under contract, and we sell the contract. But at the end of the day, it's how you bake your cake. Some cakes come out a little bit sweeter, some come out a little bit burnt. So I'm going to give you guys the exact recipe on how to do this. Okay, Kyle, I'll let you choose the area, brother. Give me an area.
They beautiful, sunny Scottsdale, Arizona. Let's do a A5143. Scottsdale. Yeah.
Okay. For those of you guys that have Batch, great. If you don't have Batch, we're going to make you a believer after this. Don't worry about that, right? But with that being said, what you want to go to do is obviously click search, okay? So you want to go ahead and pull your market. So at this current time, I always recommend, guys, that you start with your backyard, okay? Batch has a whole bunch of things that you can utilize, but the key thing is getting creative to try to find potential or whatever you're looking for. So here's going to be the exact filters that I use, all right, when it comes down to finding my cash buyers. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on filter. Now, this is going to be very, very simple, guys, right? I like to go ahead and do residential properties. I like to go ahead and do single family properties. All right. And then at that point in time, I go here to cash buyers, owner type. I like to do both, but it's up to you. Now, write this down, right? Write this down. With corporate owned, Okay, you can do both, but most of the time, corporate owned properties, real estate investors are buying in their LLCs. Okay, so you can go ahead and do both. Now, cash purchases, this is very important. You want to make sure that it is a cash purchase, because a lot of the times when we're selling the deal, it has to be a cash transaction. So we need to know that they are cash savvy or cash heavy. All right, purchase date, we want to make sure that it's in the last 12 months or 6 months. I'm going to go ahead and do 12 months. Now, here's the key thing that a lot of people aren't going to tell you guys, right? We have to dial in on what's called the median sales price. So I'm going to unitedstateszipcodes.org. Write that down, guys. Cobb, you can put that in the chat for me, unitedstateszipcodes.org. The secret sauce, okay? So let's just say I don't know nothing about Kyle or 85143, wherever he's saying the zip code may be. Okay, so what I'm doing here is that I'm using literally the zip code, the United States zip code website, to help out with letting me understand something. So check this out, guys. The people living in zip code 85143 are primarily white. The number of people are in their late 20s and early 40s, with a large number being seniors. Now, what I'm trying to do here is find out what the median home value is. Would you say that this is somewhat accurate here, or what would you say here? Okay, yep. $129,000. All right, guys, so let me go now back to Batch. So here's the purchase amount. I want to make sure that I am staying in the realm of whatever the zip code is telling me. I don't want to go too high, because you got to understand, if the average median sales price is $130,000, real estate investors, they want to pay somewhere between 50 to 70% on that, or 70 cents. So what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to go at around 200,000 as the highest amount, right? And I'll do the minimum, whatever the case may be, right? So here you can, you can choose number of properties owned. I really don't look at this too much. What I do look at, right, is I exclude properties that have the same mailing and property address. Now, what does this mean, right, guys? This means that the property is probably their homestead. This means that they're probably living there. So I do not want these cash investors, because probably they're not a cash investor, okay? So at that point in time, I go ahead and click apply. And that is the exact filters that I'm using on this quick filter right here, guys. So please take a picture. Once again, what do we do? Our location. I like to go ahead and do a city, but you can do zip codes as well. And I'll get into that in a little bit later on. I did residential. I did single family. I did company owned and individual, cash purchase within the last 12 months. And then I also went ahead and looked at the median sales price, and I went ahead and targeted that median sales price, okay? I excluded properties with the same mailing address, because I do not want people that live and own in the same place, because they might not be a cash buyer.
And this is a healthy list right here. Go ahead and take a screenshot of that as well, guys. This is the secret sauce, is making sure that you guys are targeting and putting in your filters correctly.
Seller or buyer? Who is more important, seller or buyer? The buyer is more important to me than the seller. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, this, of course, you can't do a real estate transaction without both. But here's the thing, that I can consecutively make money off of the buyer. I can keep making several $1,000s all the time from one buyer than I can from one seller.
It's reversing it, right? The reverse wholesaling is very key in this game.
Right. Here's the things that we go ahead and actually ask our cash buyers. Number one is, how many acquisitions have you done? Number two is, what is your gross investment that you're looking to make back on this flip or property? Number three is going to be, what zip codes do you buy in? Number four is going to be, what types of properties are you looking to go ahead and acquire? And number five is going to be, what type of finance will you be using to purchase this property? So that's just a little quick recap, right? So you want to pull a list that literally fits your city and your zip code based on what I just showed you. I like to go ahead and do probate. I like to do vacant, tired landlords. And what I like to personally do, guys, is I like to stack my list. So a lot of you guys may say, hey, Brandon, right? How do I know that this isn't just a paid promotion? Well, guess what, guys? I'm actually going to go ahead and show you my actual batch. This is my workspace, okay, that I've been paying just like a regular human being, like everybody else, to go ahead and pay for their stuff, right? Here I have my actual dashboard with almost 67,000 properties. Now, what I like to do is I like to stack them. Very simple, right? So I like to go ahead and do what's called right here, list count. And I like to go ahead and look at what types of lists. So the way that I do this, and you have to stay organized, guys.
Guys, this is how you save a bunch of money on your marketing. Not only are you saving money, but you're getting uber targeted to where you're pretty much hitting a bullseye every single time. Okay, so just really take the second, put your phone down, stop texting your grandma, stop looking at other YouTube channels, and really hone in on this, because this is the expert level that you need to play at in order to really own your neighborhood, own your areas. This is how you do it. It's all done with list stacking, all right? And Jamil will teach you this. Pace will teach you this. This is the high level, okay?
Exactly. So let me break this down, guys, right? What I do with I don't know what the other fellas do, but what I do is that I like to go ahead and filter my stuff out, guys, in a filing cabinet. I like to go ahead and use one specific type of motivation, and that is the exact category. For example, I have no data. I have low income, low credit. I have cash buyers. I have eviction. I have bankruptcy. I have free and clear. These are all categories, as you guys can see here. So I create one list. Now, after that, what I do is that I create a tag under that list. So this, for example, I might say here, this might be probate unknown equity. So this is going to go under the probate or unknown equity list. I might have vacant. I might have, Orange County, right? Forbearance. I might have whatever it is. I have it under in that specific tag, right? So for example, let's just say I want to do, let's see, I want to do free and clear, and I want to go ahead and do vacant properties. Okay. That's what I want to go ahead and do. Right. And I'm going to click apply filter. So with that being said, guys, I have 32,000 in my database that is currently fitting that filter. Okay.